So how many of you know have a woman that you can think of right here and right now that is being too hard on herself? Yes, there are other people in the room. You can look around and see. Yes. Yeah, but what about you? You're a Googler. You've reached the promised land, right? But chances are, even though you've accomplished more than most women ever will in their life and in their careers just by being here, chances are behind the scenes, you may be beating yourself up as well. Comparing your worst to everyone else's best, sound familiar? Or maybe being a little bit scared that you might be found out as an imposter here at Google. Or maybe you're just beating yourself up about something in your personal life, like the way that your body looks, or your bank account balance, or something that's going on in a relationship that you have in your life. So think back for a moment to your interview process here at Google, which I understand is a very short, quick process. Okay, good, I got a laugh, that's great. Right, so during that interview process, did you fall for what I like to call the big fat lie of, when I get hired at Google, then I'll be happy. When I become a Googler, then I'm going to finally declare myself a success. But what I've experienced in my work is that what ends up happening is what my friend Jill calls a hiring hangover. As in, you celebrate for about 5 minutes this incredible achievement in your life, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh crap, I actually have to prove that I was worth it and that I was the right candidate. Anybody relate to that? Yeah. So for me, my sister mentioned that I was in corporate sales for a number of years, and then I really stepped into my calling as a life coach. And I've been doing this work for about 15 years now. And I've had the privilege of working with over 50,000 people around the world. And what I've discovered, whether it was working with a stay-at-home mom, or a VP, or a high-powered lawyer, no matter what those external circumstances were, on the inside, women in particular were beating themselves up. Now, I'm here to tell you this is not just about women. Men are hard on themselves too. So if there's any men, hello, watching on the live stream, we know that you absolutely are hard on yourselves too. In my work, I've really, in my heart, found that women in particular are pretty excruciating to themselves. And so we're going to talk about that today. So what are the types of things that women are saying to themselves? Let's take a look here. So the real battle for me was my own self-abuse. I was never good enough. Pretty mean, right? Guess who said this? Elizabeth Gilbert, best-selling author of Eat, Pray, Love. Or what about this one? I'm a troll. I hate myself whenever I watch. I think the movie was great, but their biggest mistake was me. Anybody know who said this one? Just Jennifer Lawrence, one of the most highly acclaimed actresses who actually recently was named the actress that gets the most money for her films. Or how about this one? There are still days I wake up feeling like a fraud, not sure I am where I should be. Any guesses? Natalie Portman? No? There she is, Sheryl Sandberg. You guys know who Sheryl is, right? Uh-huh. Or this one. I'm mad at myself. I can't believe after all these years, all the things I know how to do, I'm still talking about my weight. Who do you think? Yeah, that's right, Oprah. So these are supposedly women who have it all. And so what's the culprit behind this? What's the culprit behind all these big fat lies? Mean Girls. I don't know, anybody seen the movie in the room? I might be aging myself. Okay, great. Okay, good, right? Mean Girls. When we talk about Mean Girls in the playgrounds at school or in the hallways of junior high, but I'm here to tell you the meanest girl of them all is the one inside your head. At Inner Mean Girl Reform School, we like to call her the inner mean girl. And she is the one that is the source of all of those big fat lies. And I'm here to tell you that your inner mean girl can block your success and happiness. This is absolutely the truth, but I also have some really great news, that your inner wisdom is your greatest ally. And when you start to really become best friends with your inner wisdom, the world opens up, and you start to lighten up and be as kind and compassionate to yourself as you would to everyone else in your life.